guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to learn about the decentralized VPN network. It's called Orchid. But first, don't forget guys, let's get into the verse of the day. Actually, we're going to do, it says 30 sayings of the wise, but in my opinion, what I call them is basically the Proverbs wisdom one-liners. So, these wisdom one-liners are pretty cool. We're going to read through them in the next 30 videos. We'll start with the first one, starting in Proverbs chapter 22. And in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 22, do not exploit the poor because they are poor, and do not crush the needy in court. I mean, that's pretty simple, straightforward, and explanatory, but it is wise. Guys, it's called karma. Anyways, let's get into the video. So we're going to talk about the Orchid network. So basically the crypto-powered VPN. Basically what cryptocurrency is decentralization. That's what it's looking to be. There are some centralized networks in the cryptocurrency sphere, but the main gig when you hear cryptocurrency is decentralization. So welcome to Orchid. Let's watch a quick video to see what it's about, and then we'll get into it on my take.
The internet every day. Our curiosity naturally drives us to explore, and we do so without a care in the world because the internet is safe and things on it are free. Or is it? Nowadays we pay for everything with data. Many times we're okay with that trade,
like
even
Google,
though we
Yahoo,
get walled in.
Facebook, Amazon.
Many times our data is collected without our consent or knowledge. Internet service providers can resell that information to advertisers without having to pay us anything. Some governments use the same techniques to censor their country's internet, so we can only see what they want us to see. To fight back, a group of privacy-focused developers created Orchid. Orchid is a new peer-to-peer privacy tool that includes a virtual private tunnel, or VPN, along with other features to protect you while you explore online. Just download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store and start protecting your privacy in a new way. If we look under the hood, how Orchid Works sets it apart. Orchid takes a sharing economy approach to privacy. Users around the world can sell bandwidth from their internet connections, and you can use those connections to make a tunnel. Orchid is powered by OXT, and you can simply get an Orchid account inside the app. Or for users who want to use crypto, you can buy the cryptocurrency OXT and create the account yourself. The decentralized network allows for anyone to sell their bandwidth, which provides a tunnel for a user. The Orchid app can be used just like a normal VPN. You can buy the cryptocurrency OXT on any of the leading exchanges and use it to fund your account directly. Orchid can then be enabled with a tap. The software automatically picks up one or many providers. You only pay for the bandwidth you use, and there are no monthly fees. Orchid believes that a free, open, and private internet is a fundamental right. We all should have the confidence to explore the internet with curiosity and access our favorite
Alright, so guys, it's pretty cool, pretty disruptive. It's a cool technology. So there are normal VPN services that allow you to use their service, but they usually charge like monthly fees and different subscriptions. I'll actually do a video either today or tomorrow, later tomorrow or something, with some VPN services that you can use that are free, but those usually come with a caveat. They may sell your data. So that's why I'm saying you kind of want to be careful with things like that. But let's finish with this project on Orchid, and then I'll let you guys watch those other videos when I make them. So they're aiming to be the decentralized VPN service. So basically how it works is you have a pay-per-use service. So some people are like, oh, well, Bitcoin transaction fees are ridiculous, or oh, they cost so much. Well, what they introduce is Nano Payments. So with Nano Payments right here, what this allows you to do is basically it's built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, because this is a ERC20 token. So how they work with the payments on top. So here it is. Here's Ethereum. Here's Orchid. It's basically any of these tokens that look like this. So this sender app, he's using the Orchid Protocol. I keep calling it Orchid. I'm sorry, guys. It's Orchid. He's using the Orchid Protocol, so he's going to pay this provider, or well, here he's paying this provider. So the provider's like, okay, great, thanks. Here's your internet. take it and run. This guy is also going to pay this provider, sure, take it and run. So the different providers are like different locations, so like Miami, Tampa, Orlando. So just different locations. That's how you can actually be a provider yourself. You just have to stake some Orchid and provide internet service for people. Well, not internet, but like a VPN. So through staking. So you can pay like a certain provider, and sure, the provider gets a payment. Okay, great. So instead of broadcasting it to the Ethereum blockchain, which only takes like 10 to 12 transactions per second, which is extremely slow, and sometimes Ethereum gets up to like 20 bucks, 15 bucks a transaction. What this does is it just keeps it within the network, and then when it's ready to broadcast, it'll broadcast it to the Ethereum network. So instead of you having to pay like the full fee, it'll be all the different transactions, and then they add up to that tiny little fee, or all those tiny little fees add up to the one-time fee of the Ethereum. That's basically how the Nano Payments work. So it's pretty cool. So Orchid delivers digital privacy. So instead of having to use their VPN service and wonder, oh, are they going to sell my information, or oh, no, it's not even a company. It's owned by the people. So like whoever owns Orchid tokens are part of the network and participate in that. So they have companies like NordVPN or Hotspot Shield or what is that other one? It's like Westgate or Spotted or Spot Donkey or Donkey Spot. There's a bunch of different ones. But in regards to that, those guys own that company. So if they're giving you a free service, is it really free? No, they're just taking your information and selling it to people. That's how it works. I mean, if anyone says something is free, there's always a caveat and a catch to it. So you just have to figure out, what's in it for them? And then that's how you figure it out. So the Orchid app, you can download this app, and it's easy. You literally click it with a button. It showed you on the video, and you can turn the Wi-Fi on, or not the Wi-Fi, the VPN on, and it goes by the gigabytes, and you pay per Orchid for each of the gigabytes or millibytes, whichever you use. The cryptocurrency, this talks about it. This talks about the Nano Payments, their protocol. Here's the staking, what we were talking about. So a provider stakes some number of OXT to create a stake deposit, and anyone can stake OXT on nodes using the smart contract. So these are built on the Ethereum blockchain. So when you stake those in the smart contract, you'll get a percentage just staking your OXT on there. So larger stake deposits lead to proportionally more users, bandwidths, and revenue. So that's how you got to factor in that. So when you're staking with someone, make sure you pick someone who's reputable and reliable to go with. Usually when you go with someone who's not, you won't make as much. And you just figure out whoever you'd want to stake with. You can do more research on it by Googling it. This is just a brief overview and a brief interview. But real quick, guys, if you guys are liking this information, hit that like button. If you guys don't like it, hit that dislike button. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything I missed, hit it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. So if you look into this protocol, you can actually go to the main page. So OXT, this talks about the total supply. There's only 1 billion tokens. So 1 billion units, tokens, whatever. Same thing. You can read the white paper. I recommend checking it out. It's a good white paper. Recommend looking at that for any cryptocurrency you look at. So here's the release schedule for the chart. So 51% or 51.13 is for network incentives, treasury, others. So that's like airdrops. I'll show you guys how to do a crypto airdrop. Actually, if you check out that video that I did, you can go to that now. Here's the link to it. Just obviously after you watch this video. So here's Team D, Team C, Team B, Team A. These are just the different guys. If you want to research about them, you can just go to Google and search OXT Team A, or you can even go through the website itself and search it. But here's the release dates. These tell you each of the release dates they have in order to release the rest of the tokens. And you can see this is kind of what they're looking at right here. So maybe 2021 is when they're all going to be released. This is scheduled late, or in March 20 or 21, 2020. So this currently tells you the Treasury Orchid Labs holds 407 million. Wait, no, 407 million in its treasury. So basically, that's using for like building the network. See, these tell you the teams that I was talking about. Purchase price was less than a cent, so these guys got in really, really low. These are basically just like investors. That's all they are. Here's the staking. This is how you can go with the stakes. Bandwidth providers on Orchid, OXT, currency, and time deposits. So you just have to search the bandwidth providers for Orchid. That's all. And you can stake there. Or you can just read more. And it'll teach you about it. And if you want to join, you hit join now. And that's how you get in with the Orchid network. So it's really easy to do. And this will tell you more about it, how it works. In my opinion, I like this project. It's not financial advice. This is just a brief overview of Orchid and how it works. I like the project. It's a cool project. They do have some disruptive technology and what they're doing. And look, they're constantly making updates. You can go on their blog. This was just on October 9th, but look on their homepage. They're constantly coming out with new stuff. Trying to see. Here it is. So from the Orchid blog, they have December 14th. I mean, today is the 14th. These guys are coming out with something like every few days or so. They even got, it says, just got faster. Oh, well, great. They're upgrading. They're innovating. They're changing. They even got listed on Coinbase. So let's show you their tokenomics. We kind of went over a few of them, but OXT is currently a 25-cent coin. The lowest they were is like really, really cheap. It was like 13 cents. Yeah, and some of their investors got in at 0.00001. That was probably like a way before pre-sale. So I think the reason why it pumped from 17 to 25, I think this was on the Coinbase listing. I can't remember. But, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, more than 25. That was 70 cents. Now it's at about 25. So this isn't financial advice. This is just a brief overview. This is the Orchid Protocol. So if you guys like this video, smash that like button. If you dislike it, that's fine. You can dislike this video. Leave comments in the description below of anything I missed or anything I should have hit on. And tell me what you guys think about this OXT, the Orchid Protocol. Tell me what your thoughts are. What do you think the price will be? Tell me why it's so great or why it's awful. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.